pain and suffering. Fuck's sake. I've really done it now. If I've done terrible things to this mod pack. All right, let's get started. Just need to open it up on my phone. My phone is just getting slower and slower, I've noticed recently. All right, there we go. Can I be heard? I can't be heard. Awesome. Okay, there we go. I have done horrible things to this mod pack. Terrible, horrible things that I'm gonna need to fix, probably. Where do I even start? So, I added a couple of mods. None of them are of any importance except Tensura. Because that fuck-ass mod is ridiculously overpowered. In every sense of the word. For one, there is now enemies just spawn in the daytime now. And they are terrifying. I can also fly now for some reason. There's a lot of weird ass abilities. So there's these guys who are annoying as fuck because they just annihilate trees for no reason. So that's dumb. No more forest for me. As you see, they've cleared out a significant chunk of it. Additionally, there is a fuck-ass thing called, what is a Blade Tiger that has an insta-kill, no projectile ranged attack, which is ridiculous. I've killed, like, so many of them. I've killed, like, 13 now. Because I just fucking fly over them and then shoot at them. There's so many other things to deal with as well. There's like a million monsters that all spawn in the day, spawn in high light level conditions, so you can't spawn proof it like this motherfucker right here. They've killed like basically all of my pets, save for the dragon that I had to respawn in because it got disappeared by the mod for some reason. The Iron Golem is also alive solely because he gets regeneration when he's not in combat. Literally everything else is dead, including the bear. These motherfuckers blow shit up constantly. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, why'd you have to blow it up like this? I think I need to go into the configs and make it so that they don't attack creepers anymore because they fucking ruin everything. I don't know why it's on by default that they can attack creepers, but it is. And they basically never kill the creeper before it explodes, which is even worse. There's like basically no difference between daytime and nighttime in terms of combat difficulty. Also, again, I must say, there is a being that spawns day and night that can one-tap me in full dragon scale. At range. You'll see right there in chat, was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek. It just instantly kills you for some reason. There's these motherfuckers that give you nausea, because, you know, that's a great game mechanic. That's not annoying at all. I'm just so mad. I wanted the overworld enemies to be harder, and I fucking monkey's pawed myself. And the issue is now is that they add so much random shit to this mod pack. There's so many random ass items that drop literally constantly. I have so many of these now that if I were to remove it, it would probably brick the world. Whatever. I'll deal with it. I missed. Alright, I don't need to actually go down there and retrieve anything. I can just kill them from here. Are you kidding me? It was open for 2 seconds. Are you... He instantly escaped. That's some bullshit. Oh my god. This world is cooked. This mod pack is, this mod that I added, I was like, oh, it adds more overworld enemies. That's cool. It mentioned nothing about them spawning in the day and being able to one-tap you and stuff that's better than diamond armor. I'm so annoyed. If I had known the mod would do shit like this, I wouldn't have added it. You guys can live in there. I really just don't care. I think this world is just a lost cause, because I'm definitely gonna have to remove this mod. It's like I can't imagine how unplayable it would be if like I made a new world under these conditions. It's just so bad. I'll freaking persist in this doomed world I've created for a little bit. But after this stream is over, I'm definitely gonna have to start a new world again and remove this. Oh, here it is. Here's the dumb bullshit mob that instantly kills you. That spawns in the day. No, you don't. Wow, so cool. Not annoying at all. Ridiculous. Like, how are you supposed to exist as a new player with this mod? I don't get it. They spawn so frequently. Like, I don't understand. I legitimately, how are you supposed to live? It's just bizarre. Like, I have a feeling this mod is made for like a specific mod pack in mind and not as just a standalone. Because that's the only way I can explain the difficulty scale. You know what I mean? Like, how exactly are you supposed? And also, it just spawns stuff constantly. There's no like rhyme or reason for how it decides to spawn stuff. It's just so bizarre. So that's all this stream is gonna be, is just exploring this mod and trying to figure out what the difficulty curve is supposed to be. It's just ridiculous. Oh, piss off. You guys are so annoying. You light me on fire for no reason. Those things have as much health as like an Enderman, and they spawn constantly in the day. Again, I must ask, what is the difficulty curve supposed to be on this mod? Like, I mean, lesson learned about adding mods and then joining existing worlds before testing how difficult that mod makes the world. I should have made a backup, but I didn't. Oh my god, there's another one! It would be one thing if they were at least super rare, but they're not. They're rarer than the other shit, but they're still... Their rarity is like that of an Enderman or something. Maybe slightly rarer. And they spawn all the time. Like if I don't get it. If I didn't have this bow, I would literally not be able to leave. Because these things take 2 to 3 shots from this bow, which means they have over 100 hit points. try and find stuff. It's also ridiculously hard to get this evolution mechanic going. Like, it's just, it feels like what this mod has done is just add a bunch of stuff from that show, but like not actually think about how it affects gameplay at all. It's truly bizarre. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a mod. I would even argue it's weirder than, what was that mod called? Lycanites. Like, it's, I would argue it's weirder than Lycanites in the sense of just adding random shit with no depth as to why it's there. Like, how, if I couldn't fly and I didn't have like very strong armor, how would you survive this if you just spawned in? I don't think you could. Like, I don't understand the deal. This has to be made for a specific mod pack in mind and not meant to be standalone, because there's no way. I was fucking fooled by the fact that this had like multiple millions of downloads. So I was like, surely it's not that bad. I figured it was going to make the world much harder, but not literally impossible to play harder. I mean, just shit spawns constantly, and they're all aggressive to you. It's so fucking bizarre. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to start a new world. Oh, that's new. Is this something that's gonna instantly kill me? Army wasp. Oh, it's not hostile. Well, I don't know why this is not hostile, but everything else is. There's weird shit too. There's like this. That's not hostile. A landfish. Again, it's they just added a bunch of random stuff from the anime, and then and then like didn't do anything past that. Like specifically having hordes of hostile mobs that spawn regardless of light conditions, so you can't spawn proof your base at all, is ridiculous. I don't want to place slabs on everything, man. That's so stupid. Oh well. I mean, it was bound. I was bound to end up having to restart this world anyway, but this has just expedited the process. Where even am I? I'm over here. I'm trying to figure out if there's like they add like villagers of other mobs, but then you can't do anything with them. It's just like they make villager noises as well, but then you can't trade with them. You can't interact with them at all. It's so bizarre. I don't understand what this mod is trying to do. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find new stuff. Seriously, the giant bear isn't hostile, but the ant is. I don't understand what their logic is for making something hostile versus not hostile either. But yeah, it's like I said, they just spawn I would argue that nighttime is safer for if you have this mod installed in daytime, because in nighttime it seems like a lot of the other shit doesn't spawn. Where the fuck are they going? Oh, they're all ganging up on a dog. Ow. Oh. They seem like they're neutral with the other stuff until it attacks. They are... They also pick stuff up like zombies, apparently, and they just lay down, and it's... What the fuck? What is this mod pack, man? I'm so confused. Yeah, I think they're gonna wipe themselves out on monsters. Interesting. Fuck it, I'm turning it off. I'm turning off the fucking stupid bullshit. It's this danger sense thing. It's just a bell whenever an enemy starts targeting you. But there's so many mobs that attack you in this fuck ass mod that it's just constantly going off. They've added a couple. It's the mod is so undercooked. It's actually insane. It's undercooked enough that I would argue it's probably not ready for release at all, assuming it's meant to work standalone, which I didn't see anything indicating that it's not meant to be standalone. It's very obvious that it's not a finished mod, because there's a ton of things that are just not present yet. Like if I hit this, there's like all of this is coming soon, all of that. If you actually go into either of these two things, there's nothing here. Nothing is explained to you in the mod at all. Oh, it's lagging like crazy. What the fuck? What is it trying to load in? Oh. And this is also definitely caused by that mod. I'll try to escape from the area. What the fuck is it trying to do that it's spiking the lag this much? Ridiculous. Ridiculous mod. And what's even more ridiculous is that there was absolutely no indication it would do any of this in the mod's description. Which I would argue is the worst part, because I read through the description, not all of it, but most of it, and I didn't see anything that indicated that this would be a spawning pattern for it. And like, if you're gonna make the spawning happen like this, you gotta tell people. There was absolutely no indication this would like make the game basically unplayable. And then you do that, you press like keys to try and use it, and that's how you learn new abilities, which is very boring because you just have to keep clicking it and it makes a noise, and you have to click it again and you just have to do that for like 10 minutes to learn anything. It's like I've been saying, I don't I was under the impression that this would add stuff in a cohesive, coherent manner, and then it didn't. So I guess my next state of action is I'm gonna have to try and take everything from this mod out of chests and my inventory, and any blocks they've created, and then burn it all, and then see if maybe that will let me go back to how things were before. But it's hours of my life have been wasted now because of this stupid mod. I'm just so annoyed. I'm so mad, mostly, because, like, as I've been saying, there was no indication whatsoever that it would create stuff that broke blocks, create stuff that can, like, insta one-tap you at range with no projectile, spawn stuff in the day that's hostile to you, and thus cannot be spawn-proofed. Just so many different things. Alright, let's... Do I have a bucket I can use? Yeah, I have a water bucket. Let's make that lava and then start purging. I guess I'll place it down here. What the fuck now? Oh, it's one of those, okay. These guys pose no threat to me. Again, it's everything in this mod pack either does basically no damage to me or one taps me. The only thing that spawns in that's capable of damaging me that won't one tap me is the dire wolves, and they like do 1 or 2 damage maybe every like 5 hits. God, you guys spawn in so much and you just flood my inventory. Everything that has Tensura reincarnated is going to burn. Don't tell me it doesn't burn. It just doesn't make a noise. Okay, that's bizarre. Oh. Those don't burn. Great. So now I don't know how to get rid of them. Is it just the high quality ones or is it all of them? It's all of them. Okay, amazing. That's so cool. Let's find more stuff to burn. God, you just dropped so many of them. It's, you know, it's not even that they drop a lot of them. It's just that there's so many enemies that drop them that... Because, like, the things that drop the leather and the magic crystals are spawned constantly. And when I say constantly, I mean, like, basically 24/7. And they rush you, all of them, so you can't just ignore them. I don't see anything else. Okay. Do I need to get a cactus for the magic crystals? Is that something I'm actually gonna have to do? I need to burn that as well. Oh my god. That. Just a ridiculous mod. A ridiculous mod that I am never going to advise anyone to play ever. Alright, let's fucking just drop these here, I guess. So they despawn. Fuck it, I'll dump a bunch of stuff in here as well. Which I don't particularly want to do, but I need to clear my inventory out. I'm just so mad, man. There was literally zero indication that the mod would be like this. Alright, let's... I bet there's more shit in here because the stuff just drops all the time. That as well. And that. And that. I think that's everything from that chest. What about this chest? I don't have anything from that mod in this chest. Okay. Now I have to painstakingly search through all of these chests to make sure I didn't end up putting anything in here. Which I don't think I did, but I just want to make sure. Okay, I didn't. I think that's everything. Now we're gonna do... Oh, there's stuff in there, though. Of course there is. Oh, right, and then I can't burn those because those don't burn. Oh, they burn now, apparently. Apparently it depends on how you throw them in. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, but these ones don't burn. Cool. Wow, that's so interesting and not weird at all. All right. I think that's everything. So let's fucking quit out of this for a second so we can remove it from the mod pack and hopefully this world doesn't explode, but if it does, so be it. Oh, wait, actually, now I can... Okay, let's see if that worked. I have a feeling it won't because it added new biomes, so the biomes are gonna explode. But we're gonna find out. If this doesn't work, I'll just create a new world, I guess. Is it gonna crash? Oh my god, it didn't. That is insane. This world is fucking scarred now, though. Ugh. That was an experience. What the fuck is on fire? Is that just the fireplace that I've never heard until now? Apparently so. I can't fly anymore, so that it's a bummer, but I don't care. I genuinely do not care. Well, that was an experience of all time. That's something I never want to go through again. Most of my pets are dead from that. All of my animals are dead. No, that's a lie. I have like one chicken that was trapped in my house. There are 2 chickens that are still alive, and I've got a chest full of eggs, so I can probably get the chickens back. I want to know what this will look like now. I want to know if it will just instantly crash me when I go over there. Do I have to set up an exclusion zone now? I probably shouldn't fly my dragon directly over that. God. Get down here, please. Don't be like this. God, how am I gonna get to you? I don't have my fucking dragon flute on me because I put everything away. Fine. You're just gonna explode and die if this crashes me. Oh my god. I'm not surprised. What's the biome gonna say? Biome just says plains. It's just plains, but there's like a bunch of weird rocks now. And it's like, has weird ass shadows from where the trees were. God, I have scarred this world beyond measure. What about the village thing? Is it just gonna be like... You're gonna be the same deal? Oh, that's so cool. Animal... Hostiles spawn here too. God, I wish I had my dragon flute on me so I could put you away. Yep. It's about what I thought this would look like. I'm gonna have to fucking walk back now. Thanks, Ruina. You're so cool for doing that. Oh, piss off, Bison. I mean, the world handled removing such a foundational mod, adding and then removing such a foundational mod rather well, all things considered.
Narrator,
No.
narrator, off.
No, thank you. My God, you landed. You landed because you got stuck in a tree. It's got all my important shit back. I can leave those in there. I don't care. That, that, and that, and those. I have no idea what I'm going to do now after fixing that shit show. What should I do? There we go. God, this world is so just absolutely fucked now. Ridiculous, ridiculous mod. Oh, fine. You missed it. I fucking I I added a mod that was a pretty big mod, and it did incalculable damage to the mod pack. So I had to remove it, but it added so much random shit that I had to burn everything first before I removed the mod. So now it was so dumb. So basically, one of the mobs, so it spawned like literally like a dozen different hostile mobs in the daytime, which means they didn't care about light level, which means you can't spawn proof your base. And one of them destroyed trees, so that's why there's a bunch of trees just floating now that I have to fix. One of them fucking insta-killed me from a mile away with a projectile-less ranged attack. That insta-killed me in dragon scale armor with protection 4, which is like 50% better than diamond armor. When I first added the mod, I picked random and it gave me like a race thing that was called Demon that immediately transported me to a different dimension. And when I tried to get back to the overworld, I died because apparently they can't exist in the overworld. So I had to get a race change scroll, and then I was a human. It was so dumb. Like, I'm just so mad because there was literally no indication that any of that was like a thing that would happen in the mod pack. That's not very nice of you to say. I've gone through such a traumatic event. Yeah. Like, and then I had to and then when I removed it, it worked somehow. I'm not gonna question how removing a mod like that didn't brick the save world or the save file, but it didn't. I had to spawn in a new dragon egg because when I added the mod to the world, it fucking disappeared my dragon, so I had to get a new one. And there she is. Like, so it's clearly a mod that is either severely undercooked and or is meant for a specific mod pack and not meant to be standalone. Because the difficulty level on it is like, yeah, I know, I learned my lesson. But like, it was so dumb. So now I have nothing to do now. Oh, I built the villager hall thing. I did this before I added the mod. Baby villagers pop out through here, and it's just like got like 18 beds in here, and they just chill. I don't have any use for villagers right now, but I will in the future, and that's why I made it. But yeah, it's just so much chaos has happened. Playing that mod was basically impossible for me to exist on the ground with that mod installed, and I have armor that's better than diamond, weapons that are better than diamond, a bow that does like 50 damage, and it was still basically impossible for me to exist. So I genuinely can't understand how you would be able to play that mod if you started a new world with it. Like, there was also a mob that would spawn in groups in the day that was hostile, that whenever it hit you, it would give you poison and nausea. For some reason. I didn't know it was possible for a mod to be more broken than Lycanites. Genuinely. Because with Lycanites, at least, they don't spawn constantly in the daytime and at night. Just 24/7. They killed one of my pets. A giant ant spawned on top of it and instantly killed it. I'm so mad. They killed my bear too. My bear also died to a giant ant. Whatever. God, it's just there's so much damage around my base now. I need to fucking fix all of this, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Is this working? No, it's not really. No, kind of. There we go. You get in there. Now I need to. It also bugged the fuck out of my inventory. Like stuff would just lag constantly and like rubber band back to previous spots in my inventory. It was weird as fuck. It probably it made the mod pack about 75% laggier. Like now I'm getting like 100, 130 FPS. I was barely getting 60 with that mod installed. I don't know what the fuck it does to make the world so laggy, but it does something. God, this is ridiculous. Like, I will never understand people that, like, mod developers that make a mod and then they're like, yes, in this mod, we should make something that destroys trees for no reason and spawns 24/7. That's definitely not something that's gonna piss people off. It's a mod that like distilled everything I hate about RL Craft into one mod. Just random stuff that breaks blocks for no reason. Just constantly spawning in mobs that are basically impossible to deal with until late game. So you just like can't exist in the overworld. Unless you tunnel everywhere. Stuff that when it attacks you gives you terrible status effects that like maybe makes sense for a lore reason, but in gameplay you're just terrible. I'm so pissed off about it because I was pretty excited for it because it looked like a really cool mod, and then it was dog shit. The only saving grace is that the villagers fucking hated the ants just as much as I did. So every time one spawned in, the guard villagers and the iron golem would rush over to instantly kill it, so they couldn't do a ton of damage. But so all the trees you're seeing here that are fucked up, this is from them at lasting maybe 30 seconds before they got killed by the villagers. Oh yeah, the ants also spit poison for some reason. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I don't know why so many of the mobs in that mod just poison you or set you on fire. God, all the leaves are fucked too. No, I'll fucking look later at the mod and see if it has a mod pack associated with it. Because that's the only thing I can think of that would justify this level of fuckery. Like, there's nothing else I can think of that would justify it. Also doesn't help that I've been sick, like, since yesterday with something. Some sort of stomach bug, so that's just making everything worse. Oh my god, there's just so much. Why do mod developers always think this is a good idea. I don't get it. I don't understand. No one enjoys stuff like this that makes the world look ugly. It's not a thing any player who actually is going to spend any amount of time in your world or in your mod pack other than just fucking around is going to enjoy something like this. Oh my god, there's even more. Like, it would be one thing if they just destroyed the worlds, or if they just destroyed the trees, but no, they leave the like top 2 blocks of the tree intact, which is just so witch underground somewhere. I mean, who thought making a creature that spawns consistently everywhere and can't be spawn proofed for because it spawns in high light levels that instantly kills you even if you're wearing like stuff comparable or better to diamond armor was a good idea. It's not enjoyable gameplay. It's not even rare. It's like it spawns in consistently at like maybe a slightly less often than an Enderman does at night, which is not rare enough for something that has like 150 health and one taps you. And also sees you from a million miles away and just zooms in on your location with a instant hit, not dodgeable ranged attack. I think I got all of the floating trees, but a bunch of them are still totally stripped of leaves, which sucks ass. God, this. I'm so mad right now. I'm so ridiculously angry. That's it. I'm too mad to talk at all, so let's find someone to raid. I just can't. I literally can't.